Hello, welcome to the Socrative demo. As you can see here, I already have Socrative open. It's just socrative.com for the website. And as you'll see, this is the home screen. And in the top right-hand corner, I have student login and teacher login. Let's go ahead and check out the teacher login so that you can see what you as an educator will see in your account. You have the option of either creating a username and password, or you can go ahead and log in with Google, which is what I have set mine to do. At the top, you will see your room code. This is the code that students will need to enter the room and complete whatever assignment or quiz that you have posted for them. What I like to do is go ahead and just either write it on the board or project it on the board so that students can see it very clearly. You have your dashboard, manage quizzes, and live results. We're going to start with manage quizzes because this is where we will actually be able to create a sample quiz. Let's go ahead and name our quiz. Now we have the option of adding multiple choice, true, false, or short answer questions. We also have the option of adding an image from our computer for each question. On the right-hand side, we can exit out any options that we don't need. And we also have the option of collecting correct answers. In this case, it would be B, so I went ahead and just checked that box. We also can add an explanation for each answer. So if a student gets the answer incorrect, it will give them the explanation. Now, we'll go ahead and just save our question, and let's create another one. Once again, our correct answer will just be highlighted in green. In this case, it is true, so I won't touch that there, but always make sure that you have a correct answer highlighted and an explanation. We'll go ahead and save our question there. I think this is good for now, just for as a practice. So let's go ahead and save and exit. Now we're directed back to our dashboard. This is where we can actually start a quiz. What I'm going to do is hit start a quiz and say that I project my class code for students to see. I get to pick which quiz I am actually sharing with the students. In this case, we just created our practice quiz. You also have the option of using student paced with immediate feedback, meaning students will receive immediate right or wrong feedback and the explanations after they answer each question. Student paced student navigation means the students will actually have the opportunity to edit the questions or skip the questions and just kind of navigate the quiz their own way. Teacher paced allows you to give one question at a time, which is really useful for some students who may have disabilities. I'm just going to go ahead and I usually use student paced immediate feedback. You also have these options, disabling student names, randomizing question order, randomizing answer order, or disabling student feedback. I'm just going to go ahead and hit start. Now, what I'm taken to is live results. This is where I can actually see what my students are answering, which provides you with really quick feedback. I'm going to go ahead and open up another tab, and we're going to check out the student login. So the student will once again go ahead and write down that code that you gave them and hit join room, and then they will provide you with their name. As soon as they do that, they are taken to the actual quiz. So I'm going to go ahead and get this answer incorrect, submit my answer, and it gives them that explanation. Now I'm going to go ahead and get this answer correct. And it lets them know, once again, that was the correct answer, and it still gives them that explanation. Now, students are taken to this screen when they are done with the quiz, and it asks them just to wait for the teacher. On your end, you are actually able to see what students have responded. It will give you the student name, what they received on the quiz, what they got wrong, what they got correct, all of that. So it's really, really useful. Another thing we'll check out is our dashboard. Now, quick question. What we can do is go ahead and just ask students maybe one multiple choice, true, false, or short answer question if we just need some quick feedback. We can also use Socrative as an exit ticket. So once again, you'll be brought to this screen. If you want, you can go ahead and project this for students to see. I typically do not, just because their names will come up here, but it's mostly for you so that you can see what they're answering for their exit ticket. One that I really like is the space race, and students really enjoy this as well. Space race is basically just a quick check for understanding. Students will go ahead and take a quiz, but it's also in a game-like form. Let's select a quiz. I'm going to go ahead and use a quiz that I already have created. You can choose the number of teams. So I'm just going to go ahead and say maybe 4. You can auto-assign teams or allow students to select their teams. I like to auto-assign simply because the students will get to work with people they don't typically get to work with. And then you can choose the little icon that's here on the right-hand side. So let's just go ahead and change this to maybe a spaceship. I'm going to go ahead and restart the student view. So hide student right, wrong feedback. I don't like to hide it because I like them to know what was incorrect, why it was incorrect, or why they got the answer correctly. We'll hit start. Once again, all they'll need is this class code. This is something that I really like to project for the students because as students answer, these will move and they get to see that whoever gets to the finish line first is the winning group. So let's look at our student login, enter our teacher code, once again our name, and they're all set. So as they answer these correctly, their icon will move quickly. At the top, the color indicates which team they are on, as well as on the right-hand side, it will tell them. So let's go ahead and take a little bit of this quiz so that we can see how this screen is actually moving. It lets them know if they got it correct or incorrect. They can hit OK. And then on this screen, we see that our spaceship is actually moving. Once again, still moving. And this will continue to move throughout the quiz. Now what Socrative does is it takes all of the students' answers for each team and moves their icon based on how quickly they're going through the quiz and their correct answers. These would also be moving if we had more than one student in our class. I'm just going to go ahead and finish it. You can get reports, view a chart, or go to your dashboard. Reports lets you kind of print out and even just save the actual reports from the quiz that you have just provided students with. View the chart lets you know what students got what questions correctly.